We are now on Friday, day 5, not 4, 5 of the reading rush. I don't know what my plans are for today. I have A Blade So Black, I have 2 volumes of Honey So Sweet, and I have 1 volume of Alice in the Country Heart that I still need to read. I'm not sure which of those I'm going to pick up. I know I need to read a little bit of A Blade So Black so I can get it done for Sunday. Otherwise, I don't know which of the other ones I'm going to pick up. It's still a work day, so I'm not entirely sure how my reading life is going to set out. But it's just another day of the reading rush. Things are kind of slowing down excitement-wise and editing-wise. I don't know how people do daily vlogs most of their life. I get about Thursday, Friday, day 4 or 5, and I'm just like, do I have to? Do I have to? But I'm pushing on. I've only got a couple more days left. I think this will be a good round of the reading rush. And when I have a reading update, I will see you in a couple of seconds. So I kind of did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I binged the rest of A Blade So Black. It kept on going, and then I didn't stop, and now I'm done. And it did leave on a decent cliffhanger, but the one thing I do have to note about it is, you know, when you spot a character in a book that you know the author is putting in there to tug at some heartstrings, but they don't give them quite enough of a fullness, especially with the interactions with the main character, that in the end it doesn't quite pull at the heartstrings the way you think the author intended it to. Yeah, that kind of happened here for me. I know I'm supposed to feel more, and I know that it's supposed to have more of an impact, but I don't feel that the main character and this other character got enough screen time together and got enough chemistry for me to feel like this was a devastating issue that happened. I don't know how to talk about it without spoiling it. I'm probably going to bring it up in the live show on Sunday. So if you actually want to know what I am talking about, feel free to check out that live show. I believe it's going to be over on Shay's channel this time. Don't quote me on that. I'm still kind of deciding what I'm going to rate this book. There are elements I really like, but it was almost a very simplistic, stereotypical, tropey kind of retelling. So it's not the best thing I've ever read, but it wasn't bad. That's where I'm at right now. Of course, I will probably form more of an opinion as I sit there and think about what I've read, because I just finished it. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to read next. I do have 3 volumes of manga on my TBR. Am I going to pick those up? I don't know. I'm sort of feeling them. I'm sort of not. We'll see where life leads me, I guess. I mean, I can save all of those for tomorrow and be perfectly fine. But at the same time, I am in such a reading mood. Maybe I'll pick up. Maybe I won't. Maybe. We still have a bit of a horrible shipping issue. But hey, it's here at the right time. I'm going to open it up, see how the stuff inside fared, and get back to you. Okay, so here is what is in this box. I did have some chicken thighs as well. I immediately threw that in the freezer because the ice pack is once again not cold. The chicken still felt cold to the touch. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna cancel this box because maybe it's because of where I'm located that things are just not shipping well to me. But we've got, I mean, the lettuce is a lot better than last time, but it's still kind of just gross. And the kiwi sort of made it. Problem is, they just throw everything into the box, no matter what it is. There's no padding between products. And when you've got a couple of gallons of almond milk in there, it doesn't end well for the kiwi, which are already overly ripe. So I am once again going to clean up and see what I can salvage, and then I'm canceling the box because I don't want to deal with this every week or every other week. Not worth it. It is cheap for what it is, but I think that results in this. So that is my final opinion on the imperfect food box. I don't even know if I'm going to deal with customer service at this point. Is $1 worth it? Probably not. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed. If any of you guys know of any like produce boxes or food boxes like this, let me know. Kat, this is not for you. Because I'm always interested in this kind of stuff, and I'm disappointed right now. I'm just gonna end this here and start cleaning crap up. Update about the latest imperfect box. After showing you everything in the box, I realized that there were pieces of chicken over a lot of the produce. We wiped down all of the stuff that had packaging with some Lysol wipes, and I rinsed what I could. Didn't feel safe enough, so now I'm cooking everything. So we got some potatoes boiling, and I've got some tomatoes roasting for some cherry tomato confit. I cut off the skins of the kiwi, and we ate the ones that weren't crushed. The onions, I peeled the outer part of it off and cut up the onions. So I saved what I could, but I'm definitely not getting the box again. It's just the packaging, and I threw out the chicken because I just didn't want to deal with it. So here's me making lemonade. Yay. So I'm just coming down here to drop off volumes 7 and 8 of Honey So Sweet. I'm putting it over on the bookshelf. So I remember that I need to do a wrap up of these. Hold on, I think I need to put the books down so I can pick up the cat. And so now you shall just see the cat. So I just finished volumes 7 and 8 of Honey So Sweet. So 7 covers jealousy and other people trying to butt into their relationship, and then 8 is the wrap up where we get to see some of the side characters start to find their own little happy endings. Both of these were very, very sweet, and these two are just pure on a level that it's just I don't even know. It's just was the sweetest thing ever to read, and I think I was just in the right mood, in the right place to really enjoy these. So I'm going to put that in the finished stack, which means I've officially only got Alice in the Country Hearts finished, and then I will have accomplished everything I set out to do for this readathon. I might get that actually done tonight. I'm not 100% sure. And if I do, I'll probably pick up something random because I'm in a reading mood, and it's the oddest thing, and I don't want that to go away. So I want to pick up a few more things if I have time. I don't want to let this fall, but I do have plans for tomorrow. I have to help with a newborn shoot, so that'll cut into most of my morning. I don't know how much reading I will get in. Hi, how are you doing, little girl? I'm probably going to start in Alice in the Country of Hearts tonight just because why not? We still have daylight hour, so I might as well burn some of it. And if I do finish that up, I will talk to you about it. So see you in a couple seconds. So it's the end of the day. Well, very, very early morning of the next day. So after I finished Honey So Sweet, I talked about possibly, maybe finishing or starting Alice in the Country of Hearts. I decided to save that for tomorrow because if I had finished that today, I would have completely finished the reading rush, and I don't want to finish it quite so early. I ended up picking up another book just to kind of throw it in there. I don't even know if I'll even get it done this weekend, but it's one of those books that I've needed to read for a while now, and that is Cinderella is Dead. I believe it was just released this July, I think the 7th or so. I've had it in my TBR. So I figured this was a perfect opportunity. Just throw it in there since I'm already reading so many different retellings and I'm trying to get some of the lighter those kind of reads done. I'm about a third of the way through it so far. I'm struggling with it a bit, mainly because it does really darken the Cinderella story. It's twisted it in a way that hurts a little bit. I think that's why I'm torn with it. And I also, the main character, trying my hardest to like the main character. She's very strong-willed and outspoken in a society that does not value that kind of thing. At the beginning, I struggled to see where that even came from, but it seems like it's a little bit from her grandmother. And then the fact that she sits there and she whines about how nobody is concerned about her happiness. Everybody is all too weak and doesn't care enough about her to either run away with her, to let her run away, or stop this whole ball thing from happening in the first place. And it is so freaking selfish of her to continue whining like this and wanting these kind of things. I can understand not necessarily wanting them, pushing them. I can understand wanting them, and I can understand every once in a while bringing it up and talking about it and wanting to improve and better everything that is going on, because it's not good. But to be so pushy about wanting everything to change or wanting someone to run away with you when neglecting your own duty would probably mean that the rest of your family would suffer because of it. And it's not necessarily just a pride thing or an embarrassment thing. They would literally be stripped of all of their stuff, and then what then? And she had the audacity to call her own parents selfish for not being more like her. I am glad that her girlfriend called her out at one point, saying, hey, I am not like you. This is not what I want. You are being extremely selfish. But at the same time, she doesn't see it, even though she was called out on it. And I know this book is all about pushing the boundaries of society and that kind of stuff, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from a Janine place. It feels like it is just, I'm going to be bold and loud and brash, and that is the way to cause change, which in some cases is correct, but there's literally no subtlety to this character, and she is just, I don't like her, so I'm struggling. That was it. That was a random tangent. I am going to continue trying to read this book. I'm hoping things change a little bit now that certain events have happened and she has to deal with some things. I don't think she's ever going to see what she was doing to everybody else around her. I agree. Everything was happening is very unfair, and that doesn't seem fair, and that doesn't seem right. And yes, pushing for those kind of changes are a good thing, but you can't make everybody around you suddenly want those things when they've been living under that for so long. They've got to switch mentalities. They've got to grow into it. It's not, I don't know. Yes, okay. It's too early in the morning for this. I need to stop. I think I've officially read, let's see if I got a guess. Let's see, 200 and 200, and then probably another 100, so probably around 500 or so. The screen will let you know if I'm correct or not. I was pretty close last time. I don't know if I'm going to be close this time. But I will, I guess, let things go at this point and go to bed. And this will be up sometime later today. And yeah, okay, bye.